tune for us, Juan?
Oh, yeah.
Look it up, yeah. Well, you know what, Grant? Actually, I don't. I'm going to leave now after those stupid questions. I've had enough of you and your little charades. What are you going to play for us next, Juan?
I'm going to play an original that I wrote called Live Your Life.
Excellent. The very talented Juan Barbosa on Talents on the Bay on Hunters Bay Radio doing an original tune called Live Your Life.
In the daytime, when the sun shines and the clouds they hide away for now, you can get high off of good times. There ain't nothing that can bring you down. But you know they're gonna try now, try to hold you down, but you gotta fight. I believe we're gonna make it, but for now, let's make the best out of life. Listen to me now. To my friends, I love you all so much. Never forget that you were wonderful. To my family, right behind me, make me strong and make me powerful. I don't care for the haters, they can't stop me 'cause I'm on my grind. And I'm not scared, not afraid no more, 'cause there's an army riding by my side, and we're marching, baby. And we're marching, baby. Yeah. In the night, I'm not sleeping, but I'm dreaming about the day that we wake up, smell the coffee, and the world, it doesn't seem so gray. And I know it's so hard now, 'cause I've been down upon the ground before. You gotta get up, live your life now. You never know what it has in store. No, you never know. No, you never know, never know. Live your life. Live your life.
Wow, the very talented Juan Barbosa, man. Right when you started playing that tune, that's that great little tune that you had up on YouTube. Where you're just walking around with the peeper frogs, man.
I wanted them to come, but they bid me up too high. So
yeah. Listen, man. You know what I've been thinking about when you're doing that song? I mean, I was thinking about other things too, but well, I won't tell you what I was really thinking about. But no, so many singer-songwriters like yourself, they're doing this, cool, bluesy, kind of folky, a little bit funky kind of sound like you got doing, a nice original sound. A lot of guys like yourself were like totally into like heavy metal music, man, when they were younger.
Totally.
Like, that's what they were inspired by. That's what they listened to all the time. What do you think that's all about?
Honestly, when I was young, man, I hated the Beatles and like Roger McGuinn and all of that hippie stuff, right?
Yeah.
I think at a certain age you just mature and you understand like the meaning of like the lyrics and things like Bob Dylan, man. Like
yeah.
Bob Dylan made no sense to me when I was 13. I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking? He
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
even sing, man.
Yeah.
But then one day it's just bam and it hits you and you read a lyric and you're like, damn, man, I wish I wrote that.
Yeah.
kind of deal. I think it just comes with maturity.
And the great storytellers, right?
Oh,
like
absolutely.
The Bob Dylans, the Neil Youngs, all those cats, man. It's just, And that's what I'm a lyric junkie, and I love. I love musicians that that tell the story, you know, because
Yeah.
I think in some weird roundabout way, even if we're wrong with what the artist had intended by the lyrics, I mean, sometimes we listen to music just to listen to music, but I know myself, speaking for myself, if there's a song and the lyrics catch me, I'm drawn to it, and I want to try to find some way within my own existence, my own little world, my own little life to try to relate to that song. I mean, I know it sounds kind of warped, but I think we're all a little bit guilty of that sometimes, and that's, I don't know, for me, that's the kind of music that I find extremely interesting. That's the kind of music that just draws me in, you know.
Yeah.
Just makes me want to sit up and take notice.
Definitely, I'm the same way. Musically too, though. I mean, there's a lot of songs that just have no lyrical depth, but then the music grabs me, right? Like,
Right,
it could just
yeah.
be the groove, and that speaks to me in the same way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it doesn't always have to be all, you know, deep and moving and stuff like that. I mean, you know, we all need different forms of music for different reasons, and
Yeah.
you know, I think that's a huge part of it. Now, listen, man, and I'm not gonna. I know you're a humble guy. You're not gonna want to be talking about this kind of stuff, but you've got to be pretty overwhelmed. It's got to make you feel pretty good that, you know, you put your stuff up on Facebook. You know, you just start your website. You get your stuff up on YouTube, and man, you've been getting hits. I mean, you're developing quite a following, and I know that stuff doesn't come easy. I know, and I also realize that you know, work goes into that as well from Jesse and things like that, but there's also a reason, man. So, and I know you're not going to want to talk about this because you're a humble guy, but it's got to make you feel pretty good, man. That these people, many of which you've never met, many of which don't even know Juan Barbosa on any level, but they know the music. They know what you've put out there. So, I mean, how does it make you feel, man?
I think, especially with this project, given that, you know, I'm not writing music for the masses right now. I'm writing
Yeah.
music for myself, and people are enjoying that more than when I was writing music for the masses, and that
Yeah.
gives me a lot of confidence. I'm a really cautious guy, so for me to even, you know, placing those songs up on the internet, I'm like hovering over the upload button, like,
Yeah.
just should I? Maybe people won't like it, or, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you know. So for people to actually really dig that, it really does give me a lot of strength and confidence, and to just go full tilt and
Yeah.
take the brakes off and just go with it, you know.
It makes sense to me though what you just said, and it's, to me, it's just it's so obvious that when you said that you used to write stuff because you thought that's what people wanted to hear, or you thought that that's the, you know, like we talked about earlier, you know, you create this whole new character that you as Juan started to, you know what, I don't feel good, this isn't me, I don't feel comfortable like doing this kind of stuff, and I think it's the reason that you just nailed right there, because you're writing stuff that you want to write, that you have a personal attachment, that, you know, music that comes from a personal place
Yeah.
within you. I mean, in my mind, that's what people find interesting, and that's what draws people in. That's what makes people want to listen more.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I mentioned Shannon Lyon. I never met him before. You know, after excuse me, after he was in here, after we did the interview, I just thought, you know what, I want to listen to more of this guy's music. I told him that right in the interview. I said, I don't know who you are, man. I've never even heard your stuff, but because of his personality, because he was just so, you know, forthright, and that personal connection, exactly like you have with the music, was something that, you know, I fell for it. You know what I mean? It was just like, okay, man, I'm on the bandwagon with this guy. I'm drawn to the music. I must listen. But holy smokes, Juan, I'm rambling on here. I can't believe how fast the hour has gone by. Would I be able to talk you into taking us out with one more tune?
Absolutely. This song's called If I Had Possession Over Judgment Day. It's an old blues tune by Robert Johnson, also performed by Eric Clapton.
Excellent. And Juan,
I'm not sure which version I'm playing.
listen, man, before you go, because we'll be going to right in the news after this, I want to thank you so much for coming in here, man.
Thank you very much.
You know, I know I sound like a broken record, but I have nothing but respect for people like yourself that come in here and just pour it out there, leave your offer on the table. I thank you for doing that. I suggest everyone to go and check out www.juanbarbosa.com. Check out his YouTube. Check out the Facebook. Check out all of Reverb Nation, all that kind of stuff. I also want to do a huge thank you to Jesse Yates for setting this whole thing up, man. It's he's a huge believer in what you're doing. So you know,
I want to thank him as well too.
yeah, you guys are a great team. So
And he didn't have to say one word on the radio today.
no. We'll bring him back, though, man. Don't worry.
Definitely.
And hopefully,
Can we do Talent on the Bay with Jesse Yates?
that's right. And hopefully you'll come back sometime, Juan, because I tell artists this all the time. You don't have to come in for the full hour, man. Any morning between like 6 and 10 a.m. I know that's early for a musician, but you got a song, you just want to you want to bang out, you want to start your day by doing a song and giving everyone a little treat.
Sure, that'd be
you're,
great.
you're more than welcome anytime
Thank
to
you, I
drop
appreciate
by.
it.
All right, Juan. Thanks again, man. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Juan Barbosa here on Talents on the Bay on Hunters Bay Radio.
If I had possession over Judgment Day, if I had possession over Judgment Day, all the woman I'm loving wouldn't have no right to pray. Well, I went to the mountain, hard my eyes could see. Well, I went to the mountain, far as my eyes could see. No other man got my woman, lonely blues got me. Well, I roll and I tumble, cry the whole night long. Well, I roll and I tumble, cry the whole night long. Well, I woke up this morning, my biscuit rolling on. Well, I folded my arms, slowly walked away. Well, I folded my arms, slowly walked away. And I said in my head, your trouble gonna come someday. Well, I run here, baby, down on bended knee. Well, I run here, baby, down on bended knee. I wanna tell you all a story about the way they treated me.